Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to Pretty Brown Vegan, the place for plant-based comfort foods. Today's video, I will be showing y'all how I made this warm and delicious vegan toffee bread pudding. Look at that drizzle, baby. It was too bomb. Fire and desire. If y'all are interested in seeing how I made this, go ahead and stay tuned. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this. We are going to go ahead and start with some chopped dates. We are using chopped and pre-pitted dates. And then I am going to take some boiling water and pour that right on top. And we're going to set that aside and let those soak in that boiling water. And then we are going to go ahead and start with our dry mixture, which is flour, baking soda, and baking powder. We're just going to sift that together and give it a little bit of stir as well, just to make sure that all of the dry ingredients are well combined. So just go ahead and sift that into a bowl, and we're going to set that to the side once we're done with that. Okay, and like I said, we're just going to give it just a quick little toss just to make sure those ingredients are well combined and well mixed. And now we're going to go ahead and start with our butter and sugar. We're going to go ahead and blend those together until it is light and fluffy. So just go ahead and take a hand mixer or a standing mixer if you prefer, and just go ahead and blend that together until it's nice and light and fluffy. This is really like a bougie elevated dessert that's really easy to make, so it's giving what it's supposed to give. So yeah, just go ahead and get that mixed up, and we're gonna get into this. Now we're gonna go ahead and add in our vanilla as well as our vegan egg. I am using 1 egg's worth of a vegan egg. I'm using the Just Egg brand. 1 egg is about 3 tablespoons. So we're just gonna go ahead and blend that together. And once we get that nice and blended together, we're gonna come in with our dry ingredients and just add those in a little bit at a time. So I added in the flour and the baking soda and baking powder mixture here in about 3 batches. So just add a little bit, blend it up a little bit, and continue until all of the dry ingredients are added in. And then once you have all of the dry ingredients added in, we're gonna come back in with those dates and that boiling water, and we're gonna make sure we mix that until it is well combined. Those dates I did chop very fine, so before you soak the dates, do make sure that they are nice and chopped. I use about 3/4 a cup of the chopped dates and 1 1/4 cup of boiling water as well. But yeah, like I said, we're just mixing all of this up in small batches, and we're gonna go ahead and get that in here. And make sure you do have your oven preheated. All of the specific measurements and all of the other specifics will be down in the comment box below. I will link you over to my website where you can get all of the full details of the measurements, the oven temperature, all of that. But yeah, just go ahead and get those dates and that boiling water in here and get it until it is nice and well combined. And then we're gonna go ahead and get these into some greased ramekins. I use 2 little mini pots, and I also use a cast iron skillet just for an extra one. This was able to have enough of a mixture to make not only a cast iron mix, but 2 mini pots as well. And then I do go ahead and bake these about 16 to 18 minutes in the oven until they are done all the way through. Of course, I had to give me a little taste and right there get a little sample. Just make sure it's giving what it's supposed to give. And like I said, it definitely is. This is just so sweet and warm. It's such a good dessert for the warm days. For the chilly days that we're having now, just to warm you up. And then while we have that in the oven, we're going to make our own drizzle as well. A nice caramel toffee sauce to go on top. To make the sauce, we are going to come in here with that vegan butter. And I also am going to come in with some coconut cream. This sauce is typically made with a heavy cream for the non-vegan way. So for my vegan version, I am using coconut cream. It's a great stand-in for heavy cream. And then I also come in with a dash of cinnamon and some brown sugar as well For the sauce, we are just going to go ahead and bring it up to a boil while constantly stirring it. Then we're going to reduce the heat down a little bit to like low medium. Just keep stirring it constantly until it is nice and thick. I do come in with a whisk to help break up some of that brown sugar, and then I switch back to my little mini paddle spatula here, and we're just going to go ahead and continue stirring that constantly until it is nice and thick. This will take about the full duration of the baking time for the toffee pudding. And we're just going to continue stirring again until it is nice and thick. So you see it's getting nice and thick here. These are my 2 little pots that I had, just so cute little individual servings. And this is my cast iron. This was enough of a batter to make all of these. And I went ahead and top it with that nice thick sauce that we just made. So bomb. Like, honestly, this was so good. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I sat up here and ate that whole cast iron. And then I topped it with some vegan vanilla bean ice cream. This is the So Delicious brand I think I used today, which is pretty good. And then I just top it with a little bit more of that sauce. And baby, it's time to dig in. Again, it's so nice and decadent, like a bougie little dessert. Just giving what it's supposed to give, so warm and just too bomb. Like, so good. There's nothing else for me to say other than it's just too bomb, fire and desire. So let me know in the comments if you guys are going to be giving this a try, what you think, and subscribe if you guys are not already, and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on future uploads. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video.